can't do this. You can't put your socks on after you put your pants on. You get dressed and put your clothes. Because otherwise,
I'm so confused. Where did socks and getting dressed come from?
See, look at Jacob's. And Jacob's. No,
What's wrong with his dress?
Oh, his pants and
his pants are stuck in his socks. And you're not
Jacob,
allowed to
you're
do that.
bothering Zach because your pants are in your socks. Can you fix it so there's behind pants?
Ooh.
Zach's docking you points for that one.
Oh,
I can't remember.
So I had an attention getter, but I really didn't need one because if you all watched how late I walked into class, you know that parking around PSU can be a problem. I first called Maddie and told her to tell Wendy that I was arriving late because the drawbridge was up, which was true. The drawbridge from Vancouver to Portland was up. But I actually arrived here at 11:30. And I drove around PSU parking lot for 30 minutes looking for a spot. And a lot of times the teacher will be like, you know, if you want to take this class seriously, you need to start showing up on time. Not knowing that I've been driving around for 30 minutes looking for a spot to park just so I can be here. So we already know that parking around Portland sucks. Alright, it's terrible, there's not a lot of spots. So what can we do about it? What if I told you that there's a way we could actually get 50% availability rate for each student? And the way we do that is to either, one, we need to look at the problem and assess how we can either increase parking or decrease the student population of parking. So let's go ahead and driving. So let's go ahead and look at the numbers here. The problem is we have 10,000 students here, and 6,400 of them said that they actually drive because they need to. The other 3,600 said that they do it out of convenience, and there's a total of 3,800 spots. That leaves us at 33% availability. So we have a 33% availability. Now what I hope to do is to reach a 50% availability, and by focusing on two aspects, we can either, one, increase the number of parking spots we have available to us, or to decrease the number of students that choose to drive. And so, my idea is we can eliminate the 3,600 right here that do it out of convenience. What we're going to leave available for is 6,400 students that still need to drive with 3,800 spots, leaving a 50% availability. So how are we going to convince students that do drive out of convenience not to drive? What we need to do is we need to sell them on the aspect that driving is bad. And that we need to leave the spots available for other people. So what I've did is I've created an informative pamphlet that'll be going around. It's not enough for everybody, but as you see.
You should put them on people's cars.
Yeah, that's actually what they're there for. It says, every time you drive, God kills a kitten.
It's true.
And as you open it up, you'll see on the inside it talks about the pollution that you create when you drive, the average commuting times it takes to get from areas in Portland, and your alternative, drive less. And then it offers you the solution to take your mass transit that your city spent $65 billion on creating. And then for those of us who do need to drive, and we do not want those other drivers taking up our parking spots, we have this bumper sticker. If you're driving behind me, you're polluting the environment. Those are for those of us who need to drive. And so what we need to do is we need to eliminate those who are taking it as a convenience and leave it available for those of us who need it. Now, as I said in my last speech, whether you go here one term or you go here 6 years, one point in time or another, you're going to need that parking spot available for you. And so, would you rather have it taken up by someone who's doing it as convenience, or would you rather have it available for those of us who need it? So look at the big, so like I said, look at the big picture. Think about those of us who rely on those parking spots to maintain our education, our financial obligations, and our busy schedule that we commit to every day, and trying to eliminate the excessive driving, leave those spots available for those of us that need it.